Have you received a Social Security benefit statement, but you're not sure how to read it? In today's video, I'm going to walk you through a sample benefit statement for Paul Rock McCartney. Let's jump right in. The first place I want to look at is this top left section titled Retirement Benefits. This section tells us that Paul has earned enough credits to qualify for a Social Security retirement benefit. Social Security requires 40 credits to be eligible for a retirement benefit, and one can earn a max of 4 credits per year by earning about 7,000. So it takes usually at least 10 years to earn enough credits. Now, even though Paul has his full 10 years of credits under Social Security, the benefit amount is calculated based off his highest 35 years, adjusted for inflation. So it's in Paul's best interest to keep working if he wants a higher benefit, as years without work count as zeros in that calculation. The next thing that you'll notice in this section is the full retirement age, which is age 67 for Paul because he was born January 2nd, 1960 or later. This amount's also called the primary insurance amount, or PIA for short, because it's the benefit for which all retirement benefits are calculated, which we'll get into in a moment. The last point informs us that the benefit amounts are all calculated based on Paul continuing to work, earning about the same amount as the prior year until collecting benefit. Next, and maybe the most important section here, is this bar graph section on the right. This shows Paul's full retirement age, 67 amount of $2,736 per month. It also shows that Paul can begin benefit at age 62, that's the earliest, with an amount of $1,899 per month, or delay as late as age 70 for an amount of $3412 per month. So as you can see, for each month that Paul collects before age 67, his benefit's reduced. If it delays beyond 67, his benefit increases for each month, up to a max of age 70. Now, a question I sometimes get is, what if I want to collect at a different age, like age 64 and a half? This is entirely possible. To do a quick estimated calculation on this, you simply want to add age 64 and 65 amounts. We divide that in half, and in this situation, for Paul, that amount would be $22.64 a month. Next, we have the disability benefits section, which shows us how much one would earn if qualified for Social Security disability benefits. Now, keep in mind, if you do collect Social Security, that amount converts to your full retirement age amount at retirement. Below this is the survivor's benefit section, which shows you about how much your surviving spouse or minor children would receive if you were to pass away. These amounts are typically offset by an amount you are already receiving under one's own Social Security record. And there's a lot of strategy to this, which is beyond the scope of this video today. But if you lose a spouse or an ex-spouse, I highly recommend you work with a professional or look at my other videos if the situation applies to you. On the right, we have Medicare. This shows that Paul has earned enough credits to qualify for Medicare Part A with no premium. This next page shows Paul's earnings history, and this is a really important section to review. I like to look for gap years, in particular years with zero earnings, just to clarify if you worked in that year or not, because if you worked, it's possible your employer forgot to pay the FICA tax, or it's possible it was recorded incorrectly. Now for Paul, all of his earnings look good here. And below this, we have taxes paid. So we can see approximately that Paul's paid in $150,000. And this is an interesting section because it kind of gives you an idea how much you can expect from Social Security based off of what you've paid in. And the same can be said of Medicare on the right. Now, the right gives you details that are for more uncommon cases that could apply to you. Now, since this video is meant to cover just the basics, I'm not going to cover them in the video today, but be sure to check out my other videos if you'd like to dive deeper. Hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up or subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.